I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Or however that song goes, and something like that. Hello everybody! I am here. That is right. Here. You have no clue where that is. By the way, we're in the new update. That's the reason why I have a fishing rod that is unbreaking. Lure of the sea and... Oh, luck of the sea and lure. I can't believe I just got a regular fish. That kind of sucked. But, you might be wondering where I am. Well, I will show you. I'm here. Now, where here is that tower over there, and this little cave right here is where we actually did the ABBA caving rules. I believe the chests are still somewhere. Yeah, there's our chests, which actually have some stuff in it if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's some stuff still in it, and which I haven't grabbed yet. I'll probably do that later. But I remembered that there was a skeleton spawner. And so I decided to go make me one, which I actually recorded a video, or thought I recorded a video of me actually making it. But unfortunately, it didn't go through. See here, it actually seems to be working really well. Now I got potatoes, an anvil, some stuff to mine out, some stuff to make it look a little bit nicer. What we need to do to actually make this work a little bit better is we need to have everything lit up, which I went through and I mined a couple of stuff, and while doing that I managed to die and lose like all my good armor, so I had to remake armor and remake my tools, and so now I have this little crappy diamond pick, which I had a better one. But, ooh, you can't really see it at all. Here, let's go this way. This was my little staging area where I had everything prepared while I was making this. But basically what you do is you take this spawner, you have it 3 high from the ceiling, and I did that so nothing spawns on top, because that makes it so it works better. And they spawn out here in the air, you might see it, and then they go fall on these things' water. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like that. Now, whenever they go down the water, they go into this middle path, and this middle path sends them up. Yeah, that thing. Oops. It sends them up through this thing, which is alternating between water and signs, and that makes it so that they swim up to the... Hey, that was good timing. They swim up to the top, like so. And the reason why you have the signs there is so they don't just suffocate and die. Oh wow, we're getting lots of spawns. And then they go all the way up to the top, and then they have a little... There's like a sign. Yeah, there's a sign there, then water there, then it goes down, I think like 1, 2, 3, and there's another sign, and then they fall off down to here, where they are 1-hit kill from then on. Except for these ones with armor. They're like a double hit kill. But that's just because they have armor. Which sometimes you get the armor, so it works out. And you go, 1-shot kill them. And just wait. Oh, one of the cool things that they add in the, like whenever they fall, they make that dusty thing, which is kind of cool, I think. So yeah, I have these in here so that you can see all the way through. This is like this because it needs to be dark in here so that nobody, or so that the spawn rates are a little bit better. And I put these slabs here, and they're all slabbed up so nothing spawns in there. Then I have all this stuff, which I have bones, and yes, that is a lot. no, I do not have anything enchanted yet, if you're asking. I was here testing out, making sure it worked, and was working on spawn rates and making sure that worked and stuff, and I didn't feel it was fair for me to keep any of the items that I got off of that, or levels or anything like that, so I decided to just basically die and just leave everything here. Because I spent way more than an hour like I was supposed to. I actually said what I was going to do in that video that I told you all about, but I lost because I didn't have everything set up like I thought I did. But let's go fix this thing real fast. There we go. Oh, so the reason why that there is a long drop, like from there down to there, is because I think it's like 9 blocks or something like that. 9 blocks from the side and like 3 or 4 blocks from the top and bottom. That if there's a skeleton anywhere near it, it stops the spawn rate by a lot. So you want them to fall a good distance so that they're able to keep on constantly spawning. Now this is a design that I made myself. I'm sure that there's tons better designs and things like that, but this is the one that I just knew how to work. I have the water going, I think like 8 blocks that way so that they flow all the way out, and I don't have to use signs because I'm cheap. And so they kind of just flow to the bottom, and there's a couple of signs in there to keep the water flow going until they get all the way up there. And I think this needs to be further than 9 blocks away or something like that. I'm sure you can look it up. I believe it's like 9 blocks because 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm 16 blocks away, and that seems to work perfectly so they stay there and they don't get all caught up in that thing, because if you have them staying over there, then it will stop the spawner, because it will read that there are already skeletons in there, and it will slow down the production rate. But if you bring it all the way up over this way and this distance away, then it'll make it work better. Now, as I said, what we need to do to make it even better than what it is we need to go light up everything and make sure everything is... we need to go caving around here and make sure everything is light up as possible, because then there won't be... we won't hit the spawn rate as quickly. Oh, and I made this little fishing thing, so you want to sit here and wait, you can, because you have a little bit of sun there. And then over here, we have this, which you can just like put a block right there, and you're guaranteed to be safe. I think this is a safe area. I haven't seen any spawns come up in here, but just in case, I've been blocking myself off and just waiting for a while. Again, test the spawn rate, and I just got rid of all the levels that I had, which I had a huge amount. It was kind of cool to see. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but it was a large number. And I just kind of went, alright, well, I don't feel fair having all these levels for me doing this, so... Well, that's, oh, here's a new flower from the new update. Because as I said, we are in the new update, which has fishing and flowers and new biomes. And I think the next time you actually see a video from us, which we'll probably record Wednesday, I'm not guaranteeing it. If everything goes well, we'll probably record it Wednesday, though. And on Wednesday, me and Joe will probably go out into new generated terrain. And we'll start exploring the more terrain to hopefully find new biomes and new trees and new everything else like that. Because it will be really fun, I think, to see all the new stuffs. And it'll be Joe's first time seeing it. I've seen some of it because I watched other videos. Well, it might not be his first time seeing it. He might have checked some of it out. See, spawn rate is actually pretty good. So far, it looks like it takes about 30 minutes for this to get full up enough for you to get actually 30 levels. And so that means that if we decide to actually use this as a XP farmer, we would only be able to use it like twice a week. And that would severely cut down our time on doing anything else. But if you're at the point where you need to get armored up, that might be the thing to do. Oh! So, I was caving, and how I died with all, like, my armor, and I had over 3 stacks of gold, and, like, 5 stacks of iron, and tons of other stuff. Like, I found another... I mined out a whole lot of mossy cobble, found another spawner, and I had all this stuff, and I built myself a little too high, wall thing, because I saw Enderman. I was like, ooh, I really need Ender Eyes. So I went, and I started attacking it, and then I hid behind here, and a creeper was right there, and exploded me outside of it, on the other side of the creeper. It blew up my little safety wall, because then the Enderman could reach me, and so I was running away, like, trying to beat it, then it killed me. Oh, one of the things you have to worry about this is they also like to shoot you if you stand too close. I'm gonna make me some food. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, since I'm here, I might as well get up to 30 levels. And I'll see you back whenever I get up to that 30 levels. And I'm gonna go to a secret hiding spot where I hid some stuff. Alright, there we go. We're at 30 levels. Which, by the way, whenever you're at 30 levels, you want to stop getting levels because how much it takes to level up increases by a lot, so it's just not worth it after a while. Alright, so I got 30 levels. And don't worry, I'm going to definitely show Joe where this place is, and he actually already knows. He might not remember, but if he needs help finding it, of course, I will show it where it is, so there's a little bit more fair. And as I said, this has a huge time restriction on it, so you kind of don't get anything done whenever you get here. But now, time for a super secret thing. Huh? Huh? Ooh. Yeah. Shh! Don't tell Joe. Of course, I think he's the only guy that watches this. Ooh. Look at all this stuff I got. This is actually some of the stuff that I brought from the other island. When I was moving from the other island, I moved it here. But, yep. And, let's see, 30 levels. Oh, wow, I actually have a lot more iron than I thought. Ooh, we need a chest plate thingy. Yeah. Oh, no, not that. Remember, this is our little secret. Nobody tell Joe about it, okay? Between you and me. Put that in there. 30 levels. What? I should have done sword. Oh well, that was my first enchantment. There we go. That's the video. if y'all want me to make a tutorial on how to make this a little bit better, or make a, if you want me to explain it better how to make this and actually make a tutorial or something like that, I will be glad to do that. Just let me know. As I said, this is my little design. I'm sure there's better designs, or there's designs that are based off, or that I kind of based this off of, or something like that. I forget exactly where I got this from, so I don't want to take any credit from anybody, because I'm sure other people have made it. But I just remember that you have to have a certain distance away, so I made a drop, and I have it all going towards the middle, because that seems to be the best way to actually get them going towards the middle. And I have that cut down. It's like 5 blocks down, so that there's no way of them jumping up on the edge, and it flows over this way. And I forgot who I saw do this. I might have been, I want to say Vech, who I saw with this, because he has his little skeleton spawner. So I might have saw this design from Vech. I don't remember exactly. I'll put a link in the description down. Yeah, down that way. So you can see that. And he has like a double skeleton spawner, so it's a little bit better than this one. But I think it works out pretty well. So again, all we need to do is go over and get everything fixed, and then have that. Again, don't tell Joe! Do not put a lever right there next to that thing. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know this one's going to be kind of quick, but that's because I'm running out of time. And again, I would have had actually a video of me actually making this whole thing. But, I died. That happens. See y'all. Oh, probably not too long from now, whenever we put out our 2 videos. Or our video of us 2.